welcome back to my channel. My name is Alondrita and I'm back with another video. In this video, I am going to make the Birria Quesa tacos for the first time ever. I've never made them before. They just look so freaking good all over YouTube. So I was like, I'm gonna have to just make them myself because it's not like I'm gonna go be able to buy them somewhere anytime soon. So I got this recipe from a whole bunch of different videos that I watched on YouTube. I honestly just YouTubed a whole bunch of easy Birria Quesa tacos. Hopefully it comes out. I mean, I'm pretty sure it will because it's pretty simple and it's pretty like lo que es, you know? So, okay. But before we continue, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so first I'm gonna go ahead and start off by showing you guys the meat that I bought for this. So I bought this beef rump roast. It's pretty good size, like a little over my hand. And then I also bought these beef short ribs, just so I can have that bone flavor in there, because there wasn't the other ones that I was wanting. Pero yeah, this is what I bought, and this is what I'm gonna go ahead and use. What I'm gonna do is just go ahead and take this one out. I'm not gonna get too picky on this whole fat thing. I'm gonna try to take off a little bit, but I'm gonna leave some as well because it's also what can give it flavor. And then now I'm gonna go ahead and just cut it into pieces. That way it can cook faster as well. And then just make like cuts between it. That way the flavor can go everywhere. Okay. And with the ribs, I'm just gonna leave it exactly how it is and just put like little cuts into it. First, we're gonna go ahead and chop up the whole onion, and I think I'm gonna use, let me see. So I'm gonna go ahead and just peel them all. See, it's an easy way to peel it. Go ahead and put these all in there as well. So right now for the seasonings, what we're gonna do is go ahead and add some bay leaf. Remember, bay leaf is very strong, so I'm literally gonna add like 2 leaves. And if you guys find the Knorr's de pollo, go ahead and buy that one. My local store didn't have any. They just had the really huge beef one, and I didn't want to buy it honestly because I'm never gonna use it. I never use it, so I just went ahead and bought this brand, but they're beef cubes as well. I mean, what could possibly be the difference? So I'm gonna go ahead and add, yeah, I'm gonna do 4 of these. 4. I'm gonna go ahead and add in some oregano, probably like this much, like, and you know what, I'm not even gonna use it all. So less than that, okay? I'm sorry I don't have exact measurements, guys, but it's kind of just eyeing it out, okay? So just use my hands as measurements. All right, so then we're gonna add very, very little itty bitty tiny bit of cinnamon, like a little tiny bit. That's it. We're gonna add salt. I am gonna use probably like my this, ¿cómo se llama esto? Mi palma for that. And then again, later as it cooks, the juice will go and we can go on and taste and see what we're missing. I bought some meat tenderizer just to go ahead and I guess help it. To be honest, I've never used meat tenderizer, but I was like, let's just buy it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and sprinkle some in here. And then I also bought ground allspice. I'm just gonna go ahead and sprinkle some of that in here as well. And then we're gonna use cloves. Also, cloves are very, very, very strong. So literally, I'm only gonna add 2 cloves because it is strong. Forgot about this part. Oh, but anyways, I'm gonna do it really quick. I'm gonna just add the clip in here. I am putting 2 chiles pasillas. because I don't want it to be so spicy, guys, because remember it's also for my kids. And then I don't know what this chile is called. It's just a regular chile colorado chiles, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook these. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put this into our blender. I'm just gonna add a little bit of water. And I'm also just gonna go ahead and add a little bit more of regular water. So again, I don't want it to be so spicy. I'm just gonna go ahead and puree it. So the good thing is it doesn't even have an hour in there yet, so it's gonna have time to mix with all this good stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and just mix this in there. There we go. Now it's got the color.
Mommy.
It's smelling good though. Like I said, it barely is gonna be 1 hour. Alright, and that's pretty much all that we're gonna do to season it right now. I'm gonna go ahead and add in our water. I want to make sure everything's covered good. So I used about 3 cups of water, and now it's time to set it up. I'm gonna put it on high for 6 hours. While it cooks, I'm gonna go ahead and come back and check on it. Meanwhile, I'll be back in about 3-4 hours so I can let you guys get an update on this. So for this delicious agua fresca, we're gonna need a small pineapple, 2 mangoes, and 1 orange. First things first, I went ahead and cut up my mangoes into slices. Then I did the spoon method and cut out a whole bunch of chunks. Then I did the same with our pineapple. I peeled it and put it into chunks as well. I added some pineapple into our blender and some mango also, and about 2.5 cups of water with some sugar. Sugar is all to you and what you prefer. So then I went ahead and squeezed our orange juice in there, and once we blended it, I went ahead and passed it through a strainer to get all that chunky stuff out. And I did the exact same thing with the rest, and yeah, mixed it up and put it in a really cute little jar, and the agua's ready. Next step is to go ahead and make your favorite red salsa. I'm gonna go ahead and do mine, which is just oil, brown up some flour, toast up my chiles de árbol. Once they're nice and toasty, I'm gonna go ahead and add a whole can of tomato sauce, a whole can of water, and mix it up, and just go ahead and season up with my garlic powder, consomé y consomate, and mix it up and wait for it to come to a boil. Once it's ready, let it cool down and blend. Look at how delicious this meat looks, guys. So it's been 6 hours later. I went ahead and pulled out at the meat, and it was able to come apart just fine, so that's how I know it's ready. And with the big spoon, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up some of the grease that's at the very top, and I'm gonna pull it aside in a bowl, because that's what we're gonna be using to dip our tortillas in it to get them nice and toasty. So go ahead and do that and put it aside. Alright, next step is to take out our meat and go ahead and chop it up into itty bitty tiny pieces and put it in a bowl, because we're gonna go ahead and put some into our juice again and put some aside for our taquitos. But first things first, guys, do not forget to take out the big pieces of cebolla, the big ajos, the laurel leaves. Take out all that stuff already, because right now all we want is just our nice delicious juice to be nice and smooth for us. And then we're gonna go ahead and put in some meat chunks into that juice and mix it up very well. Then we're gonna go ahead and close up the lid and let it continue to cook while we make our taquitos, so that way that can be nice and hot for the time we need it. So I'm hoping you guys saw that. What I did was dip in my tortilla into the juice and put it on my griddle. I don't know if that's what it's called, but my comal. And then I went ahead and flipped it around when I saw that it was getting toasty. Added my meat into it, the cheese, then folded it in half into the taco shape and just press it down so that way it can fry really good and get really crispy, guys. Remember, that's the point. We want that crunch in there, right? We want it there so that we can be good. Then I added some more juice on top, and this was the delicious outcome, guys. Let me tell you, they were so freaking good. Sadly though, with this diet thing that I have going on, I was only able to eat a taco and a half, but but it was still worth it at the end. So guys, I'm so sorry. I completely forgot to record how I did the consomme part. It was pretty much just the juice that we had in there. I added scallion, cilantro, cebolla, and a bit of that salsita that we made, and some lemon juice, and just mix it around, and that's what gave it this delicious taste. So that concludes this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm looking forward to see you guys on the next video. Bye!